Hi, I'm Pirates broadcaster Greg Brown, and you are watching, what are you? Oh, Bay Area Sports Wrap, which I watch all the time when I'm in the Bay Area. And as you know, when any Bay Area teams win, I guess you don't do it. We do it in Pittsburgh when we win. Raise the Jolly Roger.
We got some hits, but yesterday and today, the two doubles. Do you feel like you're starting to find some rhythm?
Yeah, I think some of the balls just aren't falling my way, but you know, it happens. You know, it's 27 games. It's not. It's a long season, so I think it'll get better. But you know, it just feels good to find some barrels and be able to run around. So it's nice.
It seemed like, you know, even starting yesterday, hitting the ball a little harder. Does that help build a little bit of momentum for you?
Yeah, it does. You know, definitely when you're putting the ball in play and feeling like you're taking good swings at good pitches, it always is going to boost that confidence. So I think, you know, like I said, it's a long way, but I think, you know, I'm not as far off as I feel, and I'm not as far off as people think I am. So I think I'm just going to be ready to go. And, you know, whenever I do pull the trigger and take the swings, just make sure that the right pitches and putting good swings on them.
You mentioned the small sample size for you personally. Does that extend to the feelings toward the team as well? You know, maybe this series or just recently offensively, you guys will figure this out?
Again, yeah, it's a long season. You go through ups and downs, peaks and valleys. You know, obviously you want to ride the hot streaks and ride those peaks and get out of those valleys as fast as you can. But, you know, sometimes you run into some good pitching and you just don't feel good in the box. And I don't think any of us would say we're at our best right now. So I think, you know, as we keep going and we get going, more guys in position to score and better guys when we're feeling good, you know, we're all going to be better. But I think it's just little by little, game by game.
Do you feel like you guys can take some momentum from, you know, last night and then also that ninth inning, you know, being able to get back into it?
Yeah, I think it's huge. Even when you score against a closer, it's always big. So I think going into that and going into Oakland is going to be big for us.
You mentioned running into good starting pitching. What did you see from Wynn today?
A little far out there, huh?
Yeah, how many
You know, they just located some pitches, got some key outs in key situations, but that's the big leagues. Everybody pitches good. You know, 1 through 5 in the rotation, and the rest of those guys coming out of the bullpen. It's tough. So, again, if you can just score runs and build on it and build confidence, you got a good chance to win. But you know, sometimes you just run into those pitching staffs and they have good games. You know, so it happens.
So when that does happen, you know, you're one of the veteran leaders on this team. So do you help keep the morale for some of the younger guys here on this team? Yeah,
I mean, you got to. It's a long season. There's some of us that have been around the game for a while. I think when you have guys like Kutch, Michael A., guys that have been in the World Series playoffs, been around in the game. And the same for the pitching side, you know, with Martin, Chappie, you know, they bring the same things that those guys bring to offense and to pitching. So I think when you just have these rough spells, you just know, like, you're going to get out of them. But you also hope that the younger players kind of lean on you when they're struggling to just ask, you know, or you want to make them comfortable. So, you know, that's, I think, for me is also a silver lining is making sure that, you know, as long as I'm doing my job and the other players are doing their job, you know, I'll always be an open book for the young players to talk to.
Hi fans, A's broadcaster Ken Korak for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.